Hello, video editors and motion designers. Today we're taking a look at Anchor Pro, a tool designed to handle pretty much every anchor point scenario you'll run into. It works in both Premiere Pro and After Effects, supports alpha channels, can reposition the anchor point inside the transform effect, and lets you move the anchor point not just relative to a clip, but also to the sequence or a clip selection. You can open Anchor Pro by going to Window, then Extensions, where you'll find it listed. At the top, you'll see 9 buttons that let you quickly move the anchor point to any corner or edge. You can also click and drag with the mouse for precise control. If your clip already has animated position keyframes, Anchor Pro automatically adjusts them so the animation looks exactly the same visually. Below that are the main control buttons. The first one defines what the anchor point movement is relative to. This can be the clip itself, the sequence, or the current clip selection. You can click the button to cycle through these modes, or right-click it to choose one directly. The next button toggles alpha channel mode. If your clip or layer has transparency, and you want the anchor point to be calculated based on only the visible pixels, you can enable this option. The following button lets you save and reuse an anchor point position. To save a position, select a clip and Alt or Option click the button. To apply the saved anchor point later, just click the button normally. The controls in the next row determine where the anchor point is applied. If a clip has the transform effect and the transform option is enabled, the anchor point will be moved there instead of in the default motion property. If the vector button is enabled, the anchor point will be adjusted in vector motion instead. You can also set up click shortcuts in the preferences to avoid changing parameters manually every time. Open the preferences by clicking the burger icon and selecting Preferences. There, you can click the anchor position buttons while holding modifier keys like Control or Command, Shift, and Option or Alt. This lets you move the anchor point with predefined settings instantly. While you hover or move the mouse, the current parameters are displayed as a reminder. You can also configure the opacity threshold in alpha mode. For example, if you set the value to 60%, any pixels with lower opacity will be ignored. This is useful when you want to exclude things like soft edges or drop shadows when determining the visible area. If you want to ignore an applied drop shadow entirely, you can simply enable this option. Anchor Pro will then automatically calculate the appropriate threshold every time based on the drop shadow, so you don't have to tweak the value manually. You can also choose to hide parameters row if you don't need them. Anchor Pro also integrates with Spellbook, allowing you to assign keyboard shortcuts to actions such as opening Anchor Pro, moving the anchor point, and switching parameters. In After Effects, Anchor Pro works the same way and fully supports separated dimensions as well as 3D layers. That covers everything you need to know about Anchor Pro. Be sure to grab a copy if you want to speed up your creative process and spend less time fighting anchor points. Happy editing!